This video is on states of matter. So when we talk about states of matter, we're talking about solids, liquids, and gases. If I were to take a solid and heat it, it's going to go through two different phase changes. And we can graph that information. We graph it on something called a heating curve. In this instance, we're going to look at water. So on our heating curve, we have two axes, and then information is plotted. Our y-axis has the information of temperature, and temperature is measured in degrees Celsius. Our x-axis has heat energy. So we're heating it. We start with a solid. So this area here is a solid. And it stays a solid up until this point here. This flat line shows that it's melting. Melting occurs for ice at 0 degrees Celsius. So this flat line is at 0 degrees Celsius. After all of our solid has melted, it becomes a liquid. And liquid water just gets hotter and hotter and hotter until we go through our second phase change, and that happens at 100 degrees Celsius. Here our liquid water evaporates, and after it evaporates, it becomes a gas. Solids, liquids, and gases can be described as what they will do in a container, what their particle motion looks like, and then we can draw a picture of that. A solid, if I place a solid in a container, it will just simply sit there. It won't do anything. If I place a liquid in a container, that liquid's going to take the shape of the container. So if I pour water into a square cup, it'll take and fill up the entire area as a square. If I put it into a circular cup, it would fill in the area with a circle. So it takes the shape's container, the container shape. Gases spread out and fill the entire container. So if I put a gas in a vacuum, it's going to spread out and fill every space. My particles' motion. Solid particles vibrate in place. So we can show that by having our little particles, our 4 particles, and little dashes coming off of them. They're just kind of vibrating in place a little bit. A liquid, those particles we say slide around. They slip past one another. So we can show them sliding back and forth. A gas particle has constant, quick, and random motion. They zoom past each other very sporadically, quickly, and they dart in all different directions. Phase changes between our solid ice cube, our liquid droplet of water, and our gas. We go through different phase changes. From solid to liquid to gas, we add energy. So energy is absorbed. If I go to gas to liquid to solid, my energy decreases or exits. Our gas molecules move the most, our solid molecules move the least. If I move from solid to liquid, that's melting. Liquid to solid is freezing. Liquid to gas is evaporation. Gas to liquid, condensation. Solid to gas is sublimation. Gas to solid is deposition.